Hey everyone, welcome back to Cloudflare Fundamental course. I'm Simon, and in part 3, we are diving into an essential feature for teams and businesses: members and team management. Whether you are part of a WordPress development team, managing multiple clients' domains, or working with a group of collaborators, Cloudflare Teams management tools make it easy to securely share access, assign roles, and streamline your workflow. Today I'll show you how to invite team members, assign permissions, and follow best practices to keep your account secure. And if you are looking to take your Cloudflare knowledge even further, don't forget about the upcoming Cloudflare Masterclass, where we will dive deep into advanced features, custom configurations, and powerful tools to maximize performance and security. To stay updated and be the first to know when it's available, sign up for notification at webnestify.email. By the end of this video, you will know how to set up a team management in Cloudflare and use roles effectively to delegate tasks without compromising security. So let's get started. So first, when you open your Cloudflare account, in the main account home settings, when you scroll down, you will see Manage Account menu. So you go to Manage Account, and this will be your dashboard where you can invite all future members and where you can manage all the permissions. And what I highly recommend is that all members need to enable 2FA. So you click this checkmark, and if you don't have your two-factor authentication set up on your account, you will need to set up the 2FA first, because this is really important and you want to make sure everyone is secure and have two-factor authentication. So to invite a new member to join your Cloudflare account or Cloudflare domain, you can click this button Invite. And here you can specify the email addresses of the future members. So let me just add tutorials webnestify.org. You press enter. So we added first one, but if you need to add more, you can add more email addresses. And scope. Scope is the scope of the permissions, which is the most important part of this. And we have a couple of options. So first is operator, which means include or exclude, right? It's pretty self-explanatory. And for the type, usually you can do all domains, which you will give access to all domains, but I like to set up the permissions on a granular level. So I'm gonna select a specific domain. And here you will select which domain you want to give access. So for example, let's give access to cloudflaretats.info. And here you got domain scoped roles. You can give even access as a domain administrator. Well, it will grant full access to domains in an account, as well account-wide firewall access and worker resources. This is usually good if you have person who is working day to day with the domain, Cloudflare settings, testing the WAF, firewall rules, etc., etc. But if you want to give them different permissions, for example, to only manage domain DNS, you just select the domain DNS and then you can give them completely different access. So let me just do this. We can continue to summary. Here you can see the review of the permissions. We added member on this email address. We give them access to domain. And for the permissions, it will get domain administrator. And you can click invite. And now, as you can see, the invite is pending and the end user will need to log in to their Cloudflare account on this email. Or if they don't have this account, they will need to create it. So let's continue. Let's add a completely different type and we can specify all domains. And here for the name, we don't need to specify anything because we will give access to all domains in our Cloudflare account. And as you can see, Now we have completely different types of role. We have account scoped roles. So this is also pretty self-explanatory. You can granularly pick which permissions you want to give on this account, which will apply to all domains, right? Usually, when I work with a team, I don't give them super administrator all privileges. I just scroll down and I give them only administrator. Let me find it. Here is the administrator, which can access full account except membership, management, and billing, which usually we don't want to add those permissions to those team members to manage our billing information if we have it. But for a simple tasks, for example, if you want a team member to manage caching, to purge cache, and edit DNS records, as you can see here, we can add the DNS permissions, the cache purge permissions, and also maybe we can give them a firewall rules, which can set up custom firewall rules. And yeah, usually that's completely enough for the basic day-to-day tasks. But if we have other requirements, you can pick and choose from those settings. So let me add this. I did not specify the email. Okay, it's gonna be tutorials at webnestify.org. We can continue to summary, and again, you will review the permissions. We edit this second member, we give them access to all domains, and only those permissions he will be able to use on each domain in your Cloudflare account. So let's click invite. And again, the end user will need to create account or log in to his account. And yeah, accept the invite, set up two-factor authentication, and that's basically it. Also, when you go to the audit log, you can see also include the user level activity. So you can see what those end users done when you invited to this Cloudflare account. And this is really critical information. For example, when something broke and you know who've done what. And yeah, then you can basically figure it out. And that's a wrap for this episode of Cloudflare Fundamental course. Managing members and team in Cloudflare is refreshingly simple, so you can spend less time on accessing control and more time optimizing your site. I know this episode was a bit shorter, but when a feature is easy to use, there's no need to overcomplicate it. Now, your team can collaborate securely and efficiently without any hassle. In the next episode, we will dive into the DNS settings and basic terminology. If you ever wondered about the differences between A records, CNAMEs, MX records, and more, or how DNS really works, you are going to love this one. Understanding these basics is key to taking full advantage of Cloudflare's powerful DNS features. So thank you everyone for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and sign up at webnestify.email to stay updated on all our content and on the upcoming premium Cloudflare Masterclass. I'll see you in the next video.